This is you shooting your shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to show a background of your furry mitts, your hand just savagely groping it. No, you want to express this. This is you saying, "Hey, this is my member. This is beauty."
9 seasons, you ain't seen one episode because you're too cool.
I have seen one episode. I didn't fucking like it.
If your ass is loose enough to whistle, you ain't making 6 figures off of that thing.
Who the fuck are you, bitch?
And then Kanye was like, "Friends isn't funny," and it just like swish from fucking half court.
Viagra should only be used by people that don't need it.
Just ironically, just for fun.
Yeah.
You know, what am I going to do? Blow up or go to the future? I'm going to go to the future.
There's like a redneck someplace, and they heard that click, like, there it go, there the go.
If you're going to throw it up, you better catch it.
That's
okay?
what I'm saying, bro. You better get it together. You better figure it out.
Hello and howdy. Duty to all the friends, all the fiends, all the people in between. If you know what I need.
I'm trying to back you up.
Thank you. I kind of froze up there for a moment. Hi y'all. It's Fiendcast. It's season 6, episode 21. I had to make sure I got that out there like ASAP because I have a tendency to sometimes forget. So, just so you know, that's where we're at. That's where we are. Here we are. Hi, hello, people. It's me, Spaceboy Dandy. Spaceboy Bandy, Caseboy Candy.
Hate boy handy.
Hate boy handy, if you will.
Hate boy handy.
Rock boy Randy.
Rock boy Randy. Fuck it, I'll brace them all, bitch. What else you got? What else?
Last episode you said late boy Landy?
Late boy.
Was that ever a thing? I mean, it can be. I'm
He's
perpetually
scrolling
late.
Instagram over here. He's saying pay attention.
Lost boy Landy.
Whatever.
Shay.
Call me what you want, bitch. Call me on my side.
What did you call her last week? Late boy Landy?
I think I did call you late boy Landy.
Yeah, you did. You said it was the new one.
No.
Damn, there was another one.
We got Buff Boy Artrell.
We got Buff Boy our child.
I started taking supplements.
So, you know, whatever. I'm all the
I think it'd be hilarious.
iterations.
I think it'd be hilarious to get buff for real, like Mac.
You should.
I'm gonna
do it like Mac. Like, just get buff and then get fat.
I got some protein shake. I got some vitamins.
There's some fat Mac, too.
I'm not doing fat Mac.
You gotta be buff. You gotta gain mass and then cultivate it.
I'm not being
get
fat
them
Mac.
reps.
I'm not getting fat.
You gotta
Mac.
wear Tommy Bahama shirt.
You gotta get a whole. You gotta get a whole fucking 10-gallon black trash bag full of fucking microwavable chimichangas and burritos.
And just gotta cruise the Jersey Shore.
You just gotta walk around with it and eat fucking rum ham.
It's like, for some reason, microwaved, like, frozen burritos sounds good in some way. You know? Sounds comforting.
When you wasted fucking 4 a.m.
Honestly, I haven't had one of them shits in years.
All right, here's a question, real quick. Have anybody, like, ever gone to Gringos sober and been like, this is good food?
Never.
Yes.
Never.
Anybody else?
I've gone to Gringos and got the shits.
I've never been. I don't
multiple
think I've been
times.
You never been out there?
Gringos Locos?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Oh yeah, it's not good.
It's terrible.
But like, if you
so this
wasted,
is now
like,
Gringo slander.
No,
It's
I've never
terrible.
gone there. I've never gone there intoxicated because it closes early. It closes too early for me to be drunk at Gringos. It closes at like 10. Oh, then I haven't been there.
And you said you've gone
different
sober.
place.
I've gone sober. I've gone during the broad day. I was not, under any type of influence. And, I'm a meat and cheese kind of gal, right? So, I don't really need any of the other stuff. I don't want to know.
They put sugar in their meat, and I don't like that.
They do. They got the sugary ass ground beef.
Sugar meat is fine.
No, it's not fine.
What's wrong with you? No, it's not. Not fucking ground beef.
Are you raised by fucking Italians? What's wrong with that shit?
I don't want my... Here's the thing. I like sloppy joes, but I don't want my fucking burrito tasting like a sloppy joe. It's a problem.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. Sugar meat, again, is like you said, sloppy joes, and that's not necessarily sugar meat, but you definitely have some sweetness, because for me, I add brown sugar. You've got, barbecue sauce, which is kind of sweet, savory. You've got ketchup. You've got
sugar, ketchup,
you know what I mean? So it's a little bit sweet, and it's fucking delicious. It's delicious. I'll fucking fight you. Let's square the hell up.
We can.
That's
But
fine.
no,
we can hip out it. I don't care.
Yeah,
Fucking fight me, bro.
You can't. There's certain things that you just shouldn't.
I'm gonna make some motherfucking sloppy joes, and I'm gonna bring them.
When you're wasted
I'll
at,
be
bitch.
when you're
Fucking
drunk
take
at,
me on,
when you're
bro.
drunk
All the
at
sweet
3 in
No,
the
Sloppy
morning.
Joe cook-off. I've already called it right now. You're
Sloppy
gonna
Joe cook-off?
meet me
Bitch, let's do it!
next week, Saturday,
Okay,
8 a.m.
Look,
Show up early.
I'm so sorry. I love you, but
Be there,
this is just
be
not
square.
something you're gonna
No, you're gonna fucking lose.
Okay.
I don't know if you knew this,
Okay.
but I've been making sloppy joe since I was 8 years old.
I'll be a judge, but I am
I'm
not
sure
going
you
to be
have.
here.
But
I'm not
listen,
gonna be here at 8
listen,
o'clock
baby,
in the
listen,
morning.
baby. You got
No, well,
some,
you
you
got-
got,
they
you
got
got
the
some
cookie.
Midwestern
They got-
swag, but I got that Southern twang.
Let the judge
You
be
just
the
not
guy.
gonna
Wait. Time out. I thought
touch
you were
it.
from VA.
Not-
We need an
Touch
external
it.
Aren't you from
You're not-
Maryland?
Yeah, I thought. Aren't you from the
Maryland's
North?
still technically the South, so
Debatable.
fuck off. Anyways,
Very debatable.
Um,
South. They think they bougie because DC right
anyways.
Yeah, because
Anyway.
yeah,
The South
yeah,
of
I
the
got
state.
family.
It's
I
because, first
got
of all,
family in
Maryland's
Maryland. Them niggas
considered
is
part of
bougie as fuck.
Virginia. That's a whole thing. DC, Maryland, Virginia, which DC is in Maryland.
DMV
Maryland. So
area.
it's Maryland, Virginia. Virginia is the South. Maryland is the South. We're not going to fight about it, okay? I
mean,
spent
we're not.
elementary
I mean,
and
literally
middle school up there.
I mean, it's literally
I
the
was
middle,
literally
isn't it?
born down
Is
here,
it
and
not
I
the
still
middle?
came down
Is
here
that not
all
where
the
the
time.
line is? Is that literally
And I've
not the
been
middle
here
point?
for the past 15 years of my life, I think. I don't know. I'm not doing math.
How you think?
But anyways,
I mean,
over 10 years.
it's bougie,
Who cares?
but
The
whatever.
point is, Southern food wins every time. And I love you, Sweet Bee, but babes, you called it and it's going to happen.
I'm
And,
just gonna
I
say,
just want
hold
you
on.
to prep yourself
Suck on my
for
dick.
the L.
You can penguin
For the
penguin.
L.
No. Penguin noise, all that shit
She
out.
said, "Suck her meat, Jit."
Yeah.
She
Suck my
said, "Suck my
meat, Jit."
meat.
What's up,
Suck
boy?
my meat, Jit."
Space Boy Dandy about to suck it in.
Also,
deep.
hey, big boss.
I don't know if
that,
you're ready
that
for
needs to
this.
be on the shirt.
Suck my meat,
Suck
Jit.
my meat, Jit.
Suck my meat,
Suck
shit.
my meat, Jit.
And it's
such
just a picture of,
that's
like,
such
a sloppy
fucking
Joe.
Florida turn. I've never
Suck
heard
my meat,
anybody.
Jit.
I've gone in all other states. I've never heard anybody else say that shit. Suck my meat, Jit.
Suck
We
my
were
meat,
saying that
Jit.
shit in middle school.
That's some Florida shit to the full.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying jit.
That is only something that you can say when you are of age, and you probably haven't heard in a while because we're grown-ups. And if someone's saying "suck my meat, jit," there's a problem. You call
And don't you dare repeat
on
this.
your ass.
You fucking dick ass.
Context.
Context.
Context. You must
You're
tell
not
me
supposed to
context.
say any of that penguin noise, all that shit. No.
That's
Wait,
why.
Continue
We
with
don't
the
got
penguin
any
noise.
penguins. It's dolphins.
What do you mean, penguin? Oh, I mean, dolphin noise.
You're talking about some damn penguins.
This is
We
a
ain't
lot of
never had no
editing.
damn penguins.
I'm sorry, this is a lot of editing.
No, it's fine. We keeping it. We rolling. Okay, here it is. All right, fresh start. Fresh time. Hold on. Water sip. I will cut this.
This is Sweepy. In the
Stop.
last couple of
I'm cutting
We
this.
don't-
No, don't
apo-
cut it. No, wait.
We don't
No, I have
apologize
something
around
to say.
here.
I'm not apologizing.
Well, then you will wait, ma'am. Stop it.
We
But
don't,
I'm
Okay.
here.
we don't apologize around here.
I'm queer. I'm gonna have a
Get
good
used
time.
to it.
Anyway, okay, so hi guys. Here we are. Like I said, Spaceway Dandy. There's other people here. So we've got to the left of me, the one, the only Big Boss, Lord MRA, Lord like performing. You know, he's here.
Oh, you sound like a fake Mexican.
That
Are you
wasn't
being
even-
racist?
No.
I think it's what you're
Yo,
doing.
my name-
I think
my
you-
name's
I-
Space Boy Dandy,
I
man.
think
think
you
you're
were
being
being racist by insinuating that
That's
I
not
was
how that
being
works.
racist.
That's not how it works.
Yes, it is. When you call
That's not how
someone
that
racist,
works.
that makes you racist by default.
That's not how that works.
Uh-huh.
Right, that's
I don't
I know
think
what you
that's-
are, but what am I?
I don't think
That-
I don't think that's racism. I
I'm
think that
calling
was
the
just a
cops.
very,
You
very
remember
bad
I'm
accent.
Damn.
Very bad
Whatever
accent.
you say
We're not using internet
bounces
rules
off
in real
of me
life.
and sticks
We're
to
not-
you.
We're not using internet rules in real life. None of what you just said applies
No,
here.
those apply. Those
No.
rules existed
No.
before internet.
No.
Those are
No.
pre-internet rules.
When in the fuck have you ever been in reality and called somebody racist? Oh, you called me racist, so
Yesterday.
you're racist.
Wait.
And that actually stuck. No.
Reality
mean?
check. That was
In
Tuesday.
reality? Like, and in real life?
In
Off
real
the
life,
internet?
people have always felt like I am rubber and you are glue.
Whatever you say bounces off of you. And
sticks to you.
Wait,
I'm pretty sure-
You're rubber. He is glue. I think you said that backwards.
No, I said it correct. You said it backwards.
I mean, also noise. So, did we introduce everybody?
What is
Because
No.
I feel like we gotta
No,
get
we
on.
didn't. We didn't.
You
Okay.
continue.
So
Continue. You go.
next
Go.
to you, we've got Prince Penetration, our children, and Paler.
What was the name? Is there a new name? What's the
Buff Boy
Buff
Artrell.
Buff boy or trout?
I'm
Buffier boy.
all right,
He's so buff
boy.
out
Buff
here.
boy.
I'm not yet,
He's
but I'm
getting
planning
buff,
on being.
No, you have
Prince of Buff
aspirations.
Gods.
busting
I gotta
through
ask-
doors.
We are speaking this into existence, and I'm gonna get buff for this show. But
You got Smile Gainer?
for their
for the show.
for the effect, yeah, I'm
You
gonna
a
get buff for
gainer?
it. Uh-huh.
You got whey protein?
I do have whey protein.
Okay.
I have vitamins.
Hey,
I got
steroids.
I got all natural like vitamins that don't have caffeine in them, so I don't get the jittery
Mm-hmm.
You got
tingle. I don't
you
get the
got Tommy
jittery
Bahama
tinglies.
shirts?
Huh?
You got Tommy Bahama.
I
shirts?
got some green. I got green drink.
You got rum ham.
I got green drink.
You got
Rum-
steroids.
Rum ham's not gonna do the thing.
Used needles.
I don't have a garbage bag of chimichangas, and
What
I
about
don't
rum
have
peak, though?
steroids, and I will not be shooting them into my stomach. But I'm gonna get buff.
Did you shoot him into your
It's
butt?
gold.
Buffier boy.
I'm not shooting them anywhere.
Definitely
Because
not
sometimes
between
people
the
do their
toes.
butt cheeks or their thighs.
Nah, when you do steroids like that, if you do it the proper dosages, like the ones that do the effects that you need, they make your ball small and they make your voice high.
Your ball small and your voice high. That's a
He has
message.
priorities.
Yeah, I was banging this dude on steroids. This guy and his wife. She had just gotten a tit job.
Wait, she was on steroids too,
Well, I mean, no, he was on steroids.
but she had a.
I don't know. I don't think she
Boob
was on
job.
steroids at the time because she had just gotten a boob job recently. So
She,
I would
I'm not
assume she
gonna
was
lie.
possible.
I kinda want some steroids. I kind of want some
But
steroids.
continue.
No, that's
Okay.
it.
That's a
Somebody
No,
get
no.
Oh
one
no,
of
the
them
guy had a
steroids.
high voice. Sorry,
Oh,
the guy
he
had a high voice.
Okay,
Yeah.
take away. Anyway, so next to you in front of me, we've got the one, the only sweetest of bees. And she's here. She's ready to sting. She's ready to psh, psh, psh. Zip and zap everyone.
No,
Zippity zoppity.
I'm supposed to be nice.
You're supposed to. Fuck
I'm
that.
trying to be nice.
No.
I'm the sweet part of the sweet bee. I'm here with Dandy. I would say Dandelion, but you're Space Boy Dandy. Which
You know,
kinda
a
fits in.
dandelion, actually, that works because technically, I'm a Leo, which is a lion, and then dandelion, and so it all works together.
Well, we'll just put that imagery out there. I am a bee, and you're Dandelion.
I like it.
And we're here on this cast, having a good time.
Here we are. We're here having a good time. I'm glad that you're here. We're gonna get into it and do it. Do what it do. What it motherfucking do.
Did you forget somebody, though?
No, I didn't. He's next to you. He's also in front of me.
What's his technical name now? Broham?
Brooke Hamilton?
It's
Bro-
The
actually
Hammy?
Swoosh
The
Swoosh Dad
Ham?
4000 is what it is.
Swoosh Dad.
Swoosh Dad.
Swoosh Dad 4000.
Swoosh?
Swoosh
This
Dad.
actually
Swoosh.
goes back to what.
Hi, wait,
Space
sir,
Boy's
sorry.
been
Shh.
drilling
Let me
for
introduce you, sir.
years. No, I'm fine. I'm doing it myself.
No,
I'm
no.
covering this.
I'm tired of people thinking they gonna come on here and they
nigga,
just go strong arm me.
nigga, all you wear is Nike, nigga. Oh, okay. So I'm Swoosh Dad 4000.
First of all,
And that's hey
First of
everybody,
all,
I'm Swoosh Dad 4000.
I only brought up the
This
Nike
is
stuff
great. I love
because
you all.
were trying to talk shit about me for
I
wearing
was-
my
here's the thing.
Walmart brand Toms.
I was joking around. I thought we found common ground.
On
have a
you,
joke about
on you
Toms.
joking on me?
Are Toms,
Yes,
are Toms
Zab.
recyclable
Do you
shoes?
think
Recycle shoes?
This
Yeah.
supposed to be.
They're supposed to be, but these weren't. the ones.
Allegedly. No,
But-
these were shoes I got from Walmart.
She on
They were
feels.
Bob's.
They were filled.
But
They were
hey,
Bob's.
I gave her
They
a
were
hard
Bob's.
time about that for a while. It was just,
They
it
were
was just a
literally
thing.
Bob's.
Roberts.
Roberts. It was literally just a thing to joke about, and that's what I thought. I thought Space Boy hated me for the longest time because I'm just like, yo, I'm just joking around. Like I'm not like being mean for no reason. Like I'm just messing around. It's fine. It's no
fine.
big deal.
It's whatever.
But she called me like I remember one night in particular. She was like, "Oh, nigga, oh Mr. Nike nigga." She didn't call me nigga. It was
I don't-
nigger.
I don't think
Nike nigger.
I don't think
And I was like, oh,
I don't think I said
okay.
I do not think
I'm
I
sorry.
said that.
I'm sorry. I like
You might have
brands
said
and I
that.
support them.
You
I
might have
don't-
said that.
I don't think I said that. I
You
don't
probably
think I
said
called
that.
you a Nike knicker.
Why did you
I think you said it.
enunciate it like
It's
that?
You said
possible
it.
you said it.
I'm pretty sure you said it. You said that
I don't
shit.
think I did. And
Okay.
you know,
Called
we
me all
can
kinds
run
of
the
things, but
tapes
we're not
back.
gonna go there.
It's
now.
fine.
But I'm Swoosh Dad 4000.
Okay.
Catch the wave,
We'll note it.
and
Of
yeah,
the Hamilton Estates. Got it.
and I will murder you.
That's
That
fine.
sounds like a threat.
Yeah, and that's great.
With
It's
kindness.
recorded.
You didn't let me finish, nigga.
Audio.
I said with kindness. You didn't even see. I'm
You're gonna kill me with kindness?
yeah, I'm a good boy now. I'm a man of the cloth.
The claw?
Right now, I'm drinking water, iced water, and
That's disgusting.
when I'm done with this podcast, I'm gonna go home and read some scriptures and watch westerns with my wife. That's what I'm gonna do.
Is it water now or is it water after it was turned into wine?
Shut the fuck up!
I'm just asking questions.
God damn.
First of all, and I've said it once, I'll say it again, I'll say it a million times. I'll say it till I'm dead. Fucking alcohol water is disgusting and literally like unproductive. It makes zero sense. Okay. Water is supposed to fucking hydrate you. It is supposed to be
Yes.
refreshing. When you add alcohol into it, which is something that literally dehydrates you, it is not refreshing.
What's -1 + 1? Balance.
So you get nothing out of it. Great.
I just
I've
had
spent money.
I just had a shot of Jameson and now I'm drinking some water. Why are you being a hater?
No, you're not drinking. You're
I'm trying to
drinking
avoid
alcohol water.
I'm trying to no. I'm well. I mean, alcohol water is different. But
That's what I'm talking
all
about.
I'm saying is
the
it balances
alcohol
each other out. You get drunk, but you don't get the hangover.
water.
Balance.
Says who?
Huh? Says
So-
the people that drink them. You haven't drunk enough to get drunk off of them. You don't know.
I will never drink a seltzer
Okay,
alcohol
then.
water.
Would alcohol water technically kind of be like a liquid version of like a speedball?
Of a what?
Yes. Well, no, not a speedball because the speedball is opposite sides of the prism, like the
True.
the extremists of the opposite sides of the prism.
True.
Okay.
And water with alcohol is just like a neutralizer.
That just seems fucking stupid. Just put it out there. I mean, even without the alcohol in it, like seltzer water is fucking gross. I know I've said it once, I'll say it again, I'll say it forever. It's nasty.
It's soda
I
without
want my
flavor.
water to literally be water. That
Hey.
is fucking it.
You
I
don't
don't
like
want it
Dasani?
to have a flavor. Absolutely not. That shit is sweet and weird.
It's got fluoride in it. That's how the
Don't
water
like
is
it.
up north.
Listen to
Don't like it.
It's got
I
fructose
need-
corn syrup in there.
Hate
I
boy
need
handy in
fresh-
the building.
Call me on my sidekick, bitch. Call me what you want. Trick. I don't care.
Damn, I gotta be a bitch and a trick. All right, too
The
short.
disrespect.
All right.
No,
shame,
it's.
insults.
I
guilt.
feel like
You need
literally.
to get right.
I mean, you guys have probably heard me say this a lot, but like that's literally one of my favorite quotes. Is "Call me what you want, bitch. Call me on my sidekick."
Did you ever have a sidekick?
I did. It
That's
was
why.
like fucking.
No, that's why
weird.
she liked
He's
it.
not going
I
to
had a
do this
sidekick.
again. We're not going to do this again.
I had the LRG sidekick 3 and the Dwayne Wade sidekick. So what's up?
You guys are living in 2000. When the fuck were the sidekicks
like
around?
9, 8 or 9.
They had it in Star Trail.
Y'all live in the past. Where the
Maybe
sidekicks at now?
7.
Yeah.
7.
I heard
or
they
9.
were going to try to bring them back.
Guess what took over sidekicks?
I had the little. I did this little. I had it, and I was like, pop, and it fucking.
Yeah, guess what replaced that?
Just-
Screens on a keyboard. You don't have to worry about that anymore. That is garbage.
Anyways,
Also,
I
didn't-
remember
weren't the
having the
sidekicks
little. It was
breaking? 'Cause
no,
you guys were
not
flipping.
mine.
Y'all were
See,
flicking them too hard.
The shit I
Not
had,
mine.
mine never broke. I never
Mine,
had
I
an
was
issue
fun.
with
It was
mine.
fun.
I still
So
got
mind
it.
you, fun fact about the sidekick that I've mentioned several times now. I acquired it through my mother, who I was not living with at the time. And she bought it as a birthday gift for me because we weren't living together at the time, and so she was like, she wanted to get me, like, I guess something nice or whatever, so she got me a new phone. It was a sidekick, again. She bought it from somebody else, not through
So it
the
was
company.
like
So I was able to
used
use it
sidekick.
and stuff, but it did still have some shit from, like, the guy she bought it from
Oh,
on it. And so there's, like, I forget, it was this one R. Kelly song that was downloaded on there, and it was the fucking...
You listen to that song over and over. You know those only song on there. You were rocking that R. Kelly.
No, there was, like, a couple songs on there, but that was the best one that he had on there.
He going to jail and you going to jail.
Like, my phone, like...
shut up. Oh my god.
Anyways, it was Emily's spirit, but I had a fucking sidekick, okay? So anyways, call me what you want, bitch, call me on my motherfucking sidekick! I don't care. We can fight about it, we can hit about it.
You just want like a 10-minute rant about this fucking sidekick.
I did,
Somebody
and
cares
I actually
about
forgot
sidekicks.
what even started.
They're non-existent.
She probably had like a little side holster for it. Like
I
a little-
didn't. No.
He did.
No, I did not.
Fine.
You probably had a razor.
Don't you ever fucking
Did you hear that? You hear that?
You get
that
outed.
down
I
talk
swear
on
to fucking
razor
God.
people?
A
Just
razor?
up in your...
My grandma had one, and I used to use it all the time to take photos. And then send them to myself on my email so I could post them on MySpace.
Oh, because your cool sidekick didn't have a camera on it?
That was when I didn't have the sidekick,
Oh, okay.
sir.
I was asking. I don't know. I didn't have a sidekick. Do they have cameras? I don't know. It was
Yeah,
back in...
yes,
it was
they
back in
had
19
cameras.
it was back in
The camera was
1999.
No, it was not
The
in a
camera was
fucking
very
99. Come on.
It was not a very good camera at all. Garbage.
Okay. Anyways. Speaking of garbage. It's a really garbage thing to do is try to out somebody, right? And I think we've kind of touched on this before. But recently, I've...
What?
Why'd you say it like that?
There were a lot of extra syllables in there for no reason.
Why'd you say it like that?
I was being extra. I thought it was like kind of like a little flavor thing I could do, but maybe not. So whatever. Recently,
Okay. What's the news?
I've seen online, particularly Instagram, I'll be particularly candid, and Nikita Dragon.
Who that is?
She... Don't you even start. You shut up and let me talk.
I'll let you talk, but I'm just trying to put it like,
Shut up.
Go ahead.
So Nikita Dragon.
go off.
She is someone who is like, she's kind of just become a really prominent figure in the trans community. She's one of those people who transitioned like a
Takes
really
advantage of makeup.
Which one is it?
transitioned a really long time ago.
Which one?
She
It's not
what do you
a
mean which
transition.
one?
Male to female?
It is a male to woman transition.
Male to female transition. Full of bullshit.
I love it. I fucking love it.
So Nikita, okay, and here's the thing, right? Because and this is okay. All right.
What race this nigga is?
Shh, just let me. Wait. I was just about to say.
Asian.
I was just about to say that. But let me
It's
prep.
not about the race.
It's not about the race, and I just want
I
to.
just wanted to know.
I want to preface.
I just want to know.
How does this work? There's supposed to be a thing that you can like pull to listen
I want
to
to.
song.
I want to preface with. You know, fuck it. I'm not gonna preface with shit. Okay, like it is what it is. Y'all know what it is. All right. So Nikita is Asian, and Asian men typically do look more feminine, right? It just is what it is.
Okay.
Like, that's no shade, that's no nothing. But so the transition to being a woman definitely would be a lot smoother, I feel like, from what I've seen for Asian men, particularly.
Italian.
So Nikita, this is something that she's been doing from a younger age, and whatever the fuck, she looks good. She looks good. If I was none the wiser, I would just think it was a plastic girl, like a girl who had a lot of plastic surgery, not someone who was a guy previously and transitioned into being a woman. Even still, with that said, and she has the right to live her life how she wants to live. I'm not judging, whatever. But I guess there was these, something kind of surfaced. She's been making music and kind of naming people that are also
What type of music?
Famous.
Rapping?
K-pop shit.
K-pop?
What?
No,
What do you expect?
you can't do K-pop
It's like
shit.
K-pop rappy. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't really know what
ew.
to describe it as. Like, you
K-pop
just have to.
rappy.
You would need to listen to it yourself.
Okay.
But anyways, so the point is like she's attempting to like name people that are like interested in her or want to fuck with her, and so there's like kind of this division of like,
So trying to get shot value.
yes. That is the bottom line at the end of the day. I mean, I feel like it's the same thing as when, someone like back in the day, like Cat Stacks or Superhead, that, lady who had like that whole book and shit. It's the same thing of just like trying to like get clout or like famous or just, any type of popularity of like, oh, I fucked so-and-so. It's like, okay, great. Congratulations. And
Shout out to the evidence. But I still hit it though.
what?
But I still hit it though. I'm saying shouts out to the other episode.
But I still hit though.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, like you can say that.
Allegedly.
It's like, here's the thing. If I like banged Chris Brown or something, I'd be like, oh wow, like, by the way, that is the thing I did. But I'm not like out here putting it out there, It's just like, okay, yeah, I hit. Great. Whatever. But you don't have to like try to expose people. That I feel like is the problem with it. And then like with this in particular, again, there's been this divide of, because this is a transgender female, so it's not necessarily, it's still as bad as if it was just like a regular woman or dude. I don't want to say regular. Whatever. Anyways.
Nigga, just say fucking regular. Stop beating around the bush. Shit.
So there's this divide of, and what kind of was weird to me is like, I saw a lot of like comments and posts about like, oh, well, what's the problem? Because Nikita is a real woman and Nikita is like people were saying literally, they use the word, she is literally a woman. And that's like kind of where I just kind of have to take a step back.
Can I have a deeper side? Like,
go ahead.
How deep can the side go?
Just get in there.
Deep as you want to get.
Cut in that shit.
I think that the thing is, like, if you're gonna say, okay, this Nikita is literally a woman. She is a woman, fine. Okay. So then why is this woman, why is it an issue that this man, like,
that woman's dick.
Is this the one that got caught up with, like, messaging Tiger or whatever?
Yeah.
So then why is there an issue that a woman is, or a man is messaging a woman if she's a real woman? You have to either decide if you're going to be a real woman, then you can't be out here trying to expose dudes for having sex with you because you're a real woman. Why is that an issue?
Yeah.
Why is it a problem?
Exactly.
God
so
damn,
from that
that's
part, it's
fucking
just like if you really
Bro.
feel like,
No, that's
But no,
facts.
but
That's just
see-
what it is.
No, exactly. But like I said, there are still those types of women. Like, what was that bitch who was fucking with DJ Academics? What was her name?
That one thought.
Celine
That
or
weird
something?
fucking,
No.
fucking Skeletor. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, that
Charlotte-
bitch.
Ooh.
I forget what her name was, but it was something. Celine. I don't know.
Wait,
But,
you mean
you know-
you mean the one who like scammed him?
Yeah, that
Like,
bitch. Yeah,
oh,
her.
okay.
Yeah.
He was like simping for her,
Yeah.
buying her, paying her apartment, and giving her an allowance or some weird shit
Yeah.
like that.
Skeletor.
Yeah, no, her. I forget what her
Oh.
name is, but like her, and even before her, like I said, you had Cat Stack, you got Super. So there's
The
always
God
been
mother.
like I don't want to say legit, but like people who were born women, you know, doing that type of like kind of just shady shit, like, oh, I'm gonna expose someone because they had sex with me, and it's like, okay, but then when you take it into this context, when you fighting so hard to like, I don't know, be taken seriously, and then you're like trying to expose people, that one like kind of puts into question your intentions with shit, and two,
it puts into question what you think about yourself. Is, are you a real woman or not? Like,
well, here's the thing is, no, you're not. You're a trans woman, but you are not. Like, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm sorry if this hurts people's feelings, but a trans woman is not the same thing as someone who is a natural born woman. And I was seeing a lot of like, you know, comments and like kind of conversations about like, oh, but this is a woman. And it's like, okay, but no, this is actually someone who decided to adorn themselves as a woman and feels more feminine, but that is not the same thing. So if a straight person or a hetero person feels uncomfortable with that, like, that's not fair to be mad at them, because at the end of the day, like, you can be who you want to be. You can do what you want to do. There's no shame, no shade, none of that shit. But it's like, when you try to, like, here's the thing. What's also ironic to me, now, this might be a big ass leap for some people. Might be a big leap, but I'm gonna fucking go there real quick. Okay, so we talk about the patriarchy a lot, right? And we talk about men and how men are just dominating everything, and men do this and men do that. There are gay men who are literally telling you that they are just as much as a woman as you are, and you have to fucking shut up and accept it.
The niggas taking over.
Period. They literally have infiltrated women's space and said, no, shut up. Okay. My problems.
You lady.
My problems. And no, I'm not trying to hold on to being a woman like that. I'm just saying, like, this is something to think about in a way for people who do have those problems and say men do this and men do that and da-da-da-da-da. You have literally let people who are men tell you how to be a woman, or that they are just the same, or their problems are the same. They're not. You have your own separate problems, and you have to deal with them as you do. And we can be allies and we can work together, but to say that this is that is like if you take a fucking pig and you paint it black and white and cook the bitch up and give it to me and tell me it's a steak, and I'm like, this tastes like a pork chop. No, bitch, it's a steak. Is it though? Is it though?
I would counter that with the argument that back in the day, only men went to work, and going out to work was a man's job and seen as a man's job.
That's stupid. That's just societal shit.
This is societal shit.
No, biology is not societal. Like,
no,
it is literally
what
like
I'm saying
what
is,
makes you like, it's not.
What I'm saying is societal is the way that people are offended and reacting to that offense about how people care about them. If a dude came up to me and said, "Oh, I'm a woman and you need to treat me as such," I don't give a shit what you're talking about, because I don't care. That's your opinion, and that's fine. And if you want to be treated like a woman, then that's cool to the people that are okay with that. And if I'm not, then that is my right also. Like, I don't have to treat you like anything that you want to be treated like. That is a societal thing.
Yes,
it's social pressure.
What's really ironic about it is because on one hand you have this argument of, oh, well, just because you were born with a vagina and boobs and this and that, or you were born with these crumbs, that doesn't make you more of a woman. But then in the same fucking breath, you sit here and you go and you get these hormones and you get these surgeries and you do these things that you said don't make me a woman, but you do those things to make yourself a woman. And it's like, if you just want to be you, I've said this before, then just fucking be you. I don't care. But don't call a fucking square a circle. Like, it's just not. Just do you and be you. But when you try to, like, do this extra shit, I feel like it's just unnecessary. And honestly, I'm really tired of just the division altogether. Like, I really just wish people could just live their lives as who they are, like your sexuality, your fucking race, your religious beliefs, your political beliefs. I don't fucking care.
But you
as
gotta
long
see me,
as
though.
you're not like
But no, you need to see me.
bothering and imposing on people.
But you need to see me. Look at me. Hey.
No,
I'm saying
I don't though.
Look at me.
I don't have to accept you as shit. Just fucking
Hey.
do it.
my argument is you got to pick a lane. I am all for respecting somebody if they say that if they feel like they're a woman, whatever. That's fine. If you tell me that I'm a woman, then I'll treat you like whatever you tell me to. That's not really a big deal for me, but I'm saying you got to pick a lane. If you want me to treat and respect you as a woman, then you can't also be going out here trying to expose niggas for fucking a dude. Are you a dude or are you a woman? Figure it out. And if you are going to respect yourself as that, then I'll respect you as that. But if you're going to do this shit like we're talking about where you're outing people for having sex with you because you're a dude, then you yourself are admitting that you're a guy and you're not a woman. So I'm going to treat you like that. Don't be upset when you get the disrespect.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That's the great
Blessed.
shit about it. I mean, you know, big ups to
Which one is it?
all of those people doing those things.
And I'm talking about specifically this case with this Nikita that we're talking about.
Nikita.
I will call her a lady because she wants to be a lady, but I'm saying, but
I'll
that's
call
the thing.
her. Like,
But I'm
I
not.
don't
But
fucking
also,
care.
no,
Like,
I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call her whatever I want because she doesn't have respect for herself as a lady if she's outing Tyga for fucking a dude. Is what I'm saying. So you're a dude to me because you said, oh, you're exposing him for fucking a dude, so you're a dude.
At this point, and on top of that, Jack was already
And
fucking
everybody knows
underage
Tyga,
girl
right.
anyway. So
That's
he
the
already
thing. It's like,
says.
why wasn't
So
this
it's
nigga
like-
canceled years ago
So
when it came out that he was fucking with Kylie?
let's not forget that
But
Tyga
she's like
was doing
fucking
that.
15, 16, and he was literally grown.
He should be ashamed because he was fucking with pre-surgery Kylie.
Yeah, that
She
boy.
ain't have no
That's
lips.
how you know that's a weird boy right there. That boy is weird. Damn, he was.
She had
I forgot
no
about
lips.
that.
No
That boy-
surgery, no
That boy
lips.
was like, yo, I like them
Shits were
I like them
inverted.
toothpick butts.
That boy
He
sure.
was
was
fucking
like,
with
give me
no
the
lip
toothpick
Kylie.
butt.
He a OG.
No lip, no butt, no nothing.
Give
She
me
ain't
that
have none of
pancake
it.
butt.
Damn, and
Go,
Travis
go.
Scott. That's the one who got the. Are they still together?
They got another kid coming up here.
Do they?
Let me like when she just takes him to the bank for the settlement. He just gets everything.
These,
I heard
as many
him
kids
and
as
like
possible.
Kanye were divorcing.
They were. I think.
They've been divorcing
I
for
think
a while.
for them,
I think.
with the
been
amount
over
of
a
money
year.
they're both worth, I think for them they're like it's
It's like when the
like
business
we
divorces.
together. Yeah, we
Like, they
together,
divorced,
but
they still
we together. Like morally
Yeah.
or whatever, but on paper, like
No.
you're gonna keep your thing, I'm gonna keep my thing. And then
Why? That's
Business.
they're
extra.
worth both.
It's money.
They're both worth like $1 billion. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like it's literally a brand. It's money at this point. It's
Kanye
like,
West
Like,
was
they
effing
would
up the
lose money by-
Kardashian brand.
Splitting up altogether.
He was effing up the Kardashian brand. He wanted to be president. He did that shit. And then he went on stage talking about, I almost aborted my daughter. And they were like, nah, nigga.
And he
They said, nah.
was exposing Chris. He was like,
That's
he called
it.
that bitch Chris Jong Un.
Right.
Chris
Swear to God. They said, no. The
No, he
Kardashians.
didn't
Like, Chris-
call
yes,
her
he did.
bitch.
You
Like,
listen.
that-
He did.
Like, that shit was that
Chris
year.
Jong Un.
Yeah, that summer was wild.
Yes, he
because
did.
the best part of that
Was that the summer he did the Joe Rogan interview?
Yeah, because that's when he
That
was
was
like,
wild.
that's when he was like, Chris and them trying to fucking send people out here to Wyoming. Where is that? Yeah,
Yeah, Wyoming.
Wyoming to fucking come get him. I'm like, what? Goddamn. I'm like, why they ain't really trying to kidnap fucking Kanye. It's wild.
They got the power, bro. You can't F with the Kardashians.
Like, how wild would it have been if Kanye would have put out a 12 gauge and just blew them niggas away? And been like,
That would have been upsetting because I don't want him to have to like
Kanye West wouldn't have had a chance.
go to
Nigga.
jail or
That
something. or get
Kardashian
killed.
security's probably loaded.
yeah, nah,
That's
nah,
You-
that bitch got robbed in Paris.
They got a lot of
Like,
kids
fuck
though.
that.
Don't they got like 4
That's when she was in
kids?
Paris. This is
That was a
America.
scam, wasn't it?
What?
The
That whole
kids?
robbery.
Oh,
I get maybe. I don't.
That was
Probably like an
that
insurance
That was
scam.
an insurance jewelry scam.
Because that
If I
kind
ever
of
seen
that
one.
shit went under the rug very quick.
Yeah, he was. Hey,
It was
Jay-Z,
effed up,
don't send them
though.
kills after my family, bro.
It
Jay-Z.
It's my family. There's some shit like you remember, like Jay-Z don't see your killers after me, bro. That's when he was doing the
first of
Pablo
all,
tour.
we're not. We don't. No,
What?
no Jay-Z. No.
Shut up. Fuck out of you.
Trash.
Fuck, I love Beyonce.
Jay-Z old trash.
I don't.
But, yeah.
I hate Beyonce. I like old Beyonce songs.
Well,
we
I
do.
mean,
We not
like
go-
old, like
we not go-
We're not doing
we
that.
not
We're talking
doing
about
this.
outing. We're
All
not
right,
talking
never mind.
about
No,
Beyonce.
fuck it.
Listen,
Moving on.
Listen, we're not doing this.
We ain't talking about outing.
Why? I mean, we can do it.
We're not
Like,
doing
I'm
this.
not-
Just
I
keep
can go
going.
in on
Just
why
keep
I'm
moving.
not
We're not going to do this. That nobody care
Nobody
about
cares about Beyonce.
Beyonce or Jay-Z.
Beyonce.
Let's keep moving.
I really don't.
We don't talk about Beyonce.
Keep moving.
Whatever.
Being Beyonce stands for basic.
Hashtag not my
Bitch.
queen.
Yes.
All right.
Basic
Say
B
all that.
bitch.
Basic beach. Anyways, so but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's like the moral of the gist of the story is that you shouldn't either way, like whether you're actually it doesn't matter what lane you're in, right? Like if it was a hetero relationship or it was a non-hetero, if it was in secret, whatever the fuck the case may be, like trying to expose somebody for having sex with you is just a trash move. And you're a trash person. Like it's just not like, okay, and
Also,
Unless
it puts a negative connotation on you as a person, because if you're making fun of this person for having sex with you, then that means there's something wrong with you.
like what's wrong with you?
Right. Why is this? What's wrong with you that it's such a bad thing?
Like had sex with me.
I feel like the
Right.
I feel like the only I feel like
hey, that
hold
nigga
on,
fuck me
hold on.
or whatever. Just
I
fuck
feel
outta
like
here, bro.
I feel like there is one exception to that rule.
Go on.
If the chick was underage. Because then if you get exposed, I kind of feel like that need to happen.
Oh, I'm about that.
Yeah, that
I
one's
mean,
acceptable.
Yeah,
take your ass
you
to
out here
jail.
fucking chicks.
But-
Yeah, you gotta get
That- nah, that's
you
acceptable.
need to be exposed.
That one's acceptable.
We're talking about outing sexuality, not outing underage.
But I get that,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying now. But that's yeah.
I mean,
You're not
okay,
good
yeah.
kids.
So if
Yeah,
you
get caught up in them. Yeah.
Also,
was-
if you want to be respected as a woman, commit to the part. Goddamn it.
Yeah.
You
But that's
know what
the
I'm
But
saying?
overall
the thing
moral
Commit
is
to the
like
part.
women do shit stuff anyway, so it's not even about committing to the part of being a woman because you could still be a woman
You can do
and do
shicey
some
things.
stupid shit like that.
No,
anyways.
that's not the issue. The issue is that you can do the shicey stuff as a woman. That's fine. Commit and do it as a woman. Hustle, scam, whatever you need to do. But if you are saying that I'm a woman and then you're trying to expose this dude for having sex with a man, then
Well, I don't know that like that's like what she was trying to do. It's just like, oh, this person wanted to have sex with me, and I feel like there's kind of that context and connotation of like, oh, well, I'm trans. You know what I mean? Because she's known for being a trans person.
But what I'm saying,
So-
there are females that get DMs from rappers all the time, and when they say, "Oh, this person's hitting me up," it's not that big a deal. It's a dude. That's
yeah,
hitting
but
up a
that's
woman.
because
not a big
this
deal.
person is a trans person.
Yeah, that's what
why
I'm-
it is a big deal.
But
Yeah.
as a trans person, she knows that that's going to be a big story. If she
Mhm.
was if he was a regular woman like he says he is, then it wouldn't be a big deal, and he wouldn't need to put it out.
These facts. These are true facts.
Come with heat, boy.
AF.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
boy.
I said, you know,
You
I
hate me
mean,
if you
I'm
want
not,
to. You're
I'm not
trans
trying
too.
to.
Get at me. Not get at me like that. 'Cause I'm not. I'm saying it just doesn't work for me.
He just letting you know.
Just letting you know, I got preferences.
Come correct
This
in
is
the
not
DMs.
those.
You got preferences, okay?
Not
Everybody
those.
got preferences. That's fine. Like, and that's the thing is, I feel like there's also that kind of there's this weird connotation of like, oh, you're a bigot if you're a straight person who doesn't want to date a trans person, and it's like, I'm not delusional. Okay, like if I wanted to date that type of person, then I will. But you're not gonna sit here and tell me that
Try to
again.
trick me into that shit.
This is that. Like
You
you're
will
not
go
gonna
to-
give me a pork chop and tell me it's steak.
Exactly.
But I can.
You like don't
You
like
can,
don't
and
try-
I can
like,
be like, yeah, this
I
tastes
will-
good, but this
you're
ain't
going
what
to
I
the upper room.
wanted.
You're going to the upper room. That's what it is. If I get finessed like that, somebody got to go.
This isn't what I this isn't what I want. And my best dance guy did.
What?
You mean Johnny Craig? You ruined it. You ruined it. You fucking ruined it.
If you know, you fucking know. But anyways, Yeah, don't shame people. Don't fucking. That's another. Like, don't corner people into your beliefs, okay? Because again, I can accept you as who you are, but when you try to like then pivot and be like, no, this, I got to draw a line. I've got to draw a line. Some people don't want to draw a line, but I'm going to draw a line, and it's fine. It's fine. Just deal.
No need to be outing people.
No need to be outing
It's
people.
not necessary.
We're just gonna, move on with our lives, even if you have to do it stealthily. Stealthily,
like a ninja.
Like a ninja.
Mm-hmm.
You slide on in.
Covert ops.
But yeah, man. Apparently, California is officially, I think, not the first state to make stealthing
what does that mean?
illegal.
So for the people that don't know,
I literally don't know what that means.
stealthing is when you are having sex with a person and you guys have agreed to have sex with a condom on, and you're in a position maybe where you can't see what's going on.
Most likely doggy style. And that person, unknowingly to you, takes that condom off in between strokes and then inserts himself into you without a condom. It's called stealthing.
That's legal?
It won't be in California. I mean, yeah, because no one's made a law against it yet.
Yeah.
Oh, no. So I was saying, like, are they saying it is legal or it's
No, they're
not?
saying
Currently it is legal, but California is
the
making
first
a law.
state to out.
Well, I mean,
They
like,
consider
morally,
sexual battery now.
Yeah.
not-
Morally, it's frowned upon. So it's one of those things where it's like it was never.
because it's shitty.
It's one of them things where it was never on the books illegal, but it was morally frowned upon. But now California is the first state to make it actually sexual assault.
I mean, I don't see the problem with that.
I'm just like, okay.
Like,
okay.
literally, if I agreed to have sex with you with a fucking condom on, like, there's no reason for you to take the shit off.
Which would also
Unless
make
I
sense.
agree.
We had a
Yeah.
verbal contract, and you are
Yes.
you're
Yes.
going
Like,
against the
what
contract
fuck?
that we just
Like,
fucking
yeah,
had.
like, I didn't sign up
Contract
for
was
this.
with a condom and not without a condom. So you don't breach the
Because-
contract.
Here's the thing, like, so many things can already happen from having sex, you know what I mean? But especially if you don't have a condom on. Like, there are STDs, there's pregnancy, there's just, the sharement of body fluids that maybe you weren't intending on sharing. And so, like, I feel like it's just honestly a violation if you, like, no. It needs to be agreed upon. If that's something you're gonna do, if you're raw dogging, it needs to be like, okay, yes, go ahead and raw dog it. Get the dog raw. But if you're not, then
I'm feeling a very
like if you haven't
relationship.
had the okay either way, then you don't need to like. Come on, like,
What if y'all in a relationship?
huh?
What if y'all in a relationship?
If you're in a relationship, then it's still the same thing. Like, I feel like you should communicate it. Like, I don't feel like you should ever just, like, be like, or whatever.
It should be agreed upon at some point that that's okay to do that. You shouldn't just out the blue do it.
No.
Like, if you've never done that before, don't just out of nowhere do it.
I feel like either way, like, you just have, like, you should just, I don't know. You should definitely communicate with your partner, whoever you're having sex with, because it's like nobody wants to feel in the dark about what's going on with their stuff. So,
but you know what's wild though? Like which is like on the other side of this, and it's weird because it's like, well, yes, that's good as that's on the books now, but it's like. They're doing this thing where it's like now you can't really get in trouble for not disclosing if you have HIV.
Well, that's already illegal. You have to. You're supposed to.
Well, but
the people that have HIV are you're legal. I think legally you're supposed to. I think
in California they actually you're not. They switched it where you don't technically have to put it out there.
California is backwards as hell.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like a weird flip in California, where now it's like you did that one, which is good, but then you did this weird shit with that.
Well, the thing is, it's like at the end of the day, if you're having sex with people, especially people if you're not like in a committed relationship with, then you should be taking precautions. And one of the best ones is the good old fashioned motherfucking condom. It's a little barrier.
100%. You breach the contract, and also there could be danger. I don't know what you got. You might give me a deathly fucking goddamn virus. I ain't got no. Something should definitely be illegal. 100% illegal.
Yes.
I think it should. No, for sure, because it's like, and then what if you're just trying to trap somebody, right? Like,
Also,
and get fucking. You're trying to get pregnant, or that other person's trying to get you pregnant.
You know what I said? I'm glad you brought that up. Because what should also be added to the list is when y'all little females decide to fucking out of nowhere lock your fucking legs around niggas' hips when they about to ski.
Oh, lock it.
Yeah, that should be illegal. What the fuck you making that face for?
Because that's that's weird.
No, hey, how's that weird?
Oh, because that's weird. No,
everybody,
no.
All the men on this panel
I can get if someone
that has happened to them.
So if I'm about to,
listen, Linda's, listen.
Shout out 21-7.
Listen, Linda's.
No, hold on.
Okay, I understand if someone's intentionally doing that, but most of the time there are involuntary responses, like body responses, especially with women. This is a fucking known fact that women, typically if they're like orgasming or whatever the fuck, they like fucking tense up and shit. So to
everybody
be like,
tenses up when they orgasm.
Yeah, you better tense up.
Okay, so it shouldn't be a fucking shocker if someone's on top of you and they fucking tense up or something.
This dick ain't free. You can't be tensing up. No, you gotta get off. You gotta go.
Here's the thing about this dick ain't free. No, here's the thing. No, that's not even the point. Because even using that logic, we fucking raw. I'm the one telling you I'm about to ski. And you decide to not just whatever.
You decide.
You know what? You decide. Just because I'm about to ski don't mean you about to ski at the exact fucking moment.
How do you know?
How do you know?
You let her know my trigger. You letting her know my trigger.
Man,
it's a mental thing.
I'm just like, bro, I'm trying to fucking, like, what are you doing?
I feel like that meme of that guy where he's like this and he got the question mark. And I'm like,
Nick Young.
Yes, I feel like the Nick Young meme. I'm like, huh?
Dandy over here just fine. Salt.
No means no. Yeah.
No means no.
Cut it out.
That's a part of that's
bottom line.
You could say that. You could say that is a contract breach agreement, just like stealthing, bro.
Yes.
We agreed that we are not going to make a baby on this, and for that to happen, certain things need to happen.
Yeah,
like, and we know what these
things
are.
That's a dual effort.
Huh?
We start signing sex contracts.
It is a dual effort, and
it
sounds like one of them is not. One of us is not holding on to the bargain. You done breached the contract.
Ma'am, I shouldn't have to wrestle you to get out. Like, it shouldn't be like that's an issue.
Wrestle somebody to get out.
That's you will eat this
that's a lot. That's a lot.
Not, I will have my cousins come and beat your ass.
Who are you wrestling to get out of? Like, I'm just confused.
Listen.
Like,
who? I mean, shit. What type of weirdos you messing with? You just stealthing out of the condoms.
Yeah, that's some weird shit. I ain't never did that.
Because I'm honestly, like, I know it happens, but it's like, that's a particular weird motherfucker right there. So I'm saying it's the same with these females who just, that's sociopath shit right there.
Or the chicks who like, oh, I had a chick, don't flush the condom. Don't flush it. I'm like, okay, where am I supposed to put it? In the trash?
Yes.
No.
First of all,
you can take my clog seed. My goddamn toilet. What the hell are you talking about?
So you can take my seed unknowingly?
Ain't nobody gonna take your damn seed. What are you talking about?
Says who? Says who?
Says the toilet.
Says me protecting myself.
The toilet.
I don't give a fuck.
Most toilets will flush a condom down. The issue is when they get together into the plant, they make this thing that's called a Johnny Berg, which is a giant collection of used condoms.
Okay, I'm not here for that. I'm out.
Well, you are literally contributing to it, so.
And
shut up, space boy.
Well, I'm gonna agree with I'm gonna agree with him because
what?
I'm gonna agree with the burger because if any lady out there is telling you not to get rid of the condom juice, then you need to
She's
get.
not telling him to not get rid of the juice. She's just saying don't flush it in my fucking toilet.
How
That's like
else
if
am
I
I-
had to take a tampon out
How
and
else
you're
am I-
like, oh, don't flush it in my toilet. Okay. Oh, he's trying to harvest my fucking tampon blood? No.
Okay, well, what are you gonna do with the tampon blood? You can't make a
don't
baby
even-
out of tampon blood.
You could fucking do some weird
These aren't
voodoo shit.
comparable
I don't
things.
know.
Yeah, I
These
don't
aren't
even think that's-
comparable
yeah,
things.
I don't even
You're gonna
think
have a
that's
baby with a person. You can create a life off of what's in this condom. It needs to be gotten rid of. I don't want a baby with you. Clearly, I put a condom on. I don't want a baby with you. There was protection for a reason.
But speaking of, but I mean, so we talking about protection and all this shit and stuff and whatnot. What about what about soaking though? What about that?
I don't know.
Should that be illegal? No, not
What
illegal.
is that?
It's
Okay.
not. It's not. I wouldn't even say make it illegal. It's just so fucking goofy.
All right,
So
so
I don't know what to classify it as.
so soaking is tantamount to back in the day, Catholic schoolgirls would do this thing where they said that they were still virgins as long as they didn't have vaginal intercourse, so they would have
Butt
anal
sex.
intercourse and just get banged in their butts all the time.
Mhm.
But they kept their chastity. So
Catholic
this is another religious a religious workaround. I believe it's the Mormons that do this.
It's Mormon lore.
And so there are Mormons that were they still consider themselves virgins. The guy will insert himself into the woman or whatever. The guy will insert himself
I
into
think he just
whoever.
puts is it the whole?
The guy puts his penis
Is it
in
the
there.
whole dick or is it just the head?
There's different variations. It depends on how lax it is for you.
Okay.
Anywhere from the whole dick to the head, but you put there's penetration. You insert yourself into the person,
And you just stay there.
and you don't move though.
You can't thrust. You
You
can't insert.
thrust.
And
You
you
insert
stay.
and you sit, and you can't thrust and you can't move around. You just insert and sit, and that is soaking. You're soaking your dick in the wetness of whatever you're inside,
Y'all are soaking.
but without moving, so that
You're both forgetting.
somehow you're still keeping your chastity, because apparently in the Mormon Bible it specifies thrusting.
Mm-mm. And then if you really want to get wild with it, then you bring in a third, and then what the third does, they bounce on the mattress to cause the movement.
There's a TikTok of a friend.
So see,
you're not technically
technically
having
you're
sex.
not.
having
Yeah,
sex.
technically you're not having
You're
sex.
just enjoying.
You're just soaking, and it just so happens that just like it,
You're
we're
moving a
we're
little
around.
bit.
There's an earthquake. You can't control it. It's an earthquake. You got nothing to do with that. It's
I
just
can't control
the
what's
ground's
happening
just
right
shaking
now.
around.
It's just we're just here.
Soaking.
Like, so
Soaking,
once
yes.
again,
Sorry.
yeah. So I don't
So
know.
when you insert yourself into someone but you don't thrust, and you just soak inside of them, it's called soaking.
That's
Yeah,
very.
what's the point?
The point is to keep your chastity, because it's against the religion
No,
to
but
thrust. That's actual sex intercourse, I
No,
guess.
to thrust it.
To
So
thrust
she can
is
just,
sex.
she can just have a seat.
She can have a seat, or you can insert, but then you can't move.
You cannot thrust. No movement.
All right, so what if you can just bust without moving?
Well,
What if
then-
can
You
just-
probably could.
You probably could.
So is that not sex?
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, if I can bust, it'd be like,
You don't need to be soaking with anybody. Put a condom on.
yeah. What if I just
You need
bust?
some desensitivity.
But
Yes.
what if?
No, I'm a Mormon. I'm keeping
What
my
if-
chastity.
but hold on.
I'm trying to bust.
Wait, what if you just one of those dudes who can just do that on command? Just, not on command.
Then you need to be in porn, because that's a gift.
Why are you busting on command? That's weird.
Why are you
but
not busting?
I got a motherfucking bust now.
It's all
I
tied-
feel as though the soaking thing, though, that's definitely
That is weird.
It's just
weird.
another. It's another religious loop around that they try to make
Yeah,
for
have fun.
themselves instead of which I'm not hating on. I mean, have fun, but come on, knock it off. Let's not.
I
Why
mean,
we gotta
there's
have
like-
these weird? Why we gotta have these things?
So keep in mind, so basically what we're saying is, this is a FanFix approved message. What we're saying is, you know what? You go ahead, you keep soaking, but don't be fucking stealthing. Soak
But
all you
also,
want,
here's the thing, really
but
quick.
don't stealth.
Can I just
Soaking
say
is
this? Is this
consensual.
too much? Like,
Yes. What?
people. Never mind.
What? What did you gonna say? Just say it. Say it. What? What? No, never mind. You brought it up. What is it?
I mean, maybe soaking isn't that bad, but
Mhm.
that's only if you've actually already had the sex.
But you can't.
Well, they haven't had the
That
sex.
means you
They're
would've-
trying to
you would've
maintain their
violated
virginity
the
until they
rules.
get married. You can't have sex
Duh.
till you're married. That's why you're soaking.
Yeah, you're not just
Because it's like, it's not the idea of just like the whole, you know, you like
okay.
just kind of stay there thing.
Let me
because
break it
that's
down
a
real
thing,
quick.
right?
It's like when your
it's a
grandma's
thing.
cooking for Thanksgiving, and you're in the everyone's like, I need something to tide me over, and she just gives you like a little piece of cornbread or some piece of ham. Like, here, nigga, go ahead, go get out the kitchen, nigga. It's like that's what that sounds like to me. This is a little taste. You can't eat the ham. You can't eat all the yams.
I don't see how you,
the mac and cheese.
No, exactly.
You can't bust just yet.
I don't.
But here, get inside this cakes.
I don't see. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't see, like, really thinking about it. Like, I don't see how you could like just sit there and not move. Again, unless you've already done the sex. If you've done the sex and then you just kind of leave it there, it's like, okay, whatever. The sex has been done. And then maybe you do some more of the sex. But to actually just sit there the whole time is like...
You hating.
Why would you do that to yourself? No, because I'm like really thinking about it. It's like that just seems...
If you think about it, it's a really
not fun.
That's
and
why you
then
bring
you gotta bring the third.
It's like it's a tantric experience. It's like a mental game.
They might be on some shit.
They might be on something. That
shit.
might be a
this.
very intimate experience to take the time and not thrust and just like be
Just-
inside a person and just look at him and just be inside him.
Hold on. Time out. So you're saying the third comes in and just jumps on the
Jumps
bed?
on the bed because they're because that means
not thrusting.
Yeah, they're not thrusting.
So the third is just making movement.
Yeah.
On the bed where they are.
Oh my god.
There's this came up recently because there was a TikTok of this girl jumping on a bed while her friends were under a cover soaking.
Wait, that's a
TikTok.
Yeah, there's a TikTok.
I haven't seen
a
viral
viral
TikTok.
That's a good friend, except for the fact that she made it.
Well, they were
TikTok.
under the blanket, so she couldn't see anything. So she's just jumping
No,
on
but
the
I
bed.
mean, she's a good friend, except for the fact that she made it a TikTok. It's a good friend of her to be like, okay, yeah, I'll do this for you, but then she put it on the internet.
I mean, son,
Dusty bitch.
if your friends were doing weird shit like soaking and you jump on the fucking bed, like, of course I'm gonna get this
I'm
viral
not gonna
fame.
expose my friends unless she actually does.
You can't see them. They're under the
but
boat.
then I know how that shit is. That shit is also very weird.
They are covered from head to toe in blanket. You can't see either of the people. All you see is all you see is shapes under the cover, and you see her jumping on the bed. You do not see the person.
Assume.
Yeah,
but I mean that's
they could have been, and also they could have been dolls for all we know. It might not have been a real thing.
No, I've had like a chick like try
to
suck my dick in front of her
soaking.
friend, and I'm like, okay, all right, now we're not doing that.
Well, that's sexual assault.
We're not doing
wait,
this.
she tried to suck your dick in front of her friend?
Yeah,
I'm
like
about
tried
it.
to like I'm
like,
driving.
was her friend about to also do it though, or like what?
No,
It could have been a possibility. You never know what was happening. You could, boy.
Okay, so you know what I mean?
Friend,
all right,
she wasn't hot. She wasn't hot.
in front of her friend and her friend's boyfriend. And I'm like, whoa, you can't just be.
This is Florida. They were trying to get some swinger shit going.
Yeah, I'm like, you can't just be pulling out the boy like that. We don't rock like that.
I don't trust
Me
like
and my
that.
boy don't rock like that.
We don't do that.
I don't trust like that.
Sounds like a party to me.
Yeah, you annex the boyfriend, then yes,
Huh?
because the friend I was trying to get word for
Either or.
heavy titties, heavy. But I digress.
10 pounds?
34 double D.
Ooh, what are you doing?
Smacks was.
You got a fucking hand. That's what you need to calm the fuck down, Danny. Chill the fuck out over there. That
I
fucking
was thinking
push.
about heavy titties. What do you want me to do?
You look like you were moving boulders over.
You look like
You're
a fucking
34
Italian.
You're
You're like, what's the fucking gabagool? That's like
fucking Tony Soprano.
Fucking Tony Soprano over there. What the fuck? Better call somebody a fucking Moolong.
Fucking Moolong. Charcoal Briquette.
Sometimes I think about
What was it? What was they called? The black people? What are they called again? What did Tony Soprano?
What? Smokes,
The
shines.
No, that
Shines.
that one
smokes.
specific one. Damn
Moolong.
it!
That's it.
Moolong.
Smokes, shines, Moolong. That's it.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Fucking Moolong. You don't remember the episode of Sopranos where his daughter was dating like this interracial? He was he was black and white.
Yeah.
Biracial guy, and Tony Soprano. He's cool as shit. He's like, yeah. So you know what's going on here, right? And he's like, I'm afraid I don't understand. He goes, I don't know, Moolong, Charcoal Briquette. And he's like the kids are trying to figure out, like, and then it dawns on him, like, oh, this nigga's being racist. Like, oh, okay. And he like leaves out the house, and the girl was like, no, Dad, cut it out, Dad. He's like, yeah, like fucking flicking them off and shit. I love fucking Sopranos.
Somebody called me a charcoal. I wouldn't know what the Moolong whatever is. I'm like, you talking about bouillon cubes? You talking about, is this a recipe? You hooking me up with an Italian recipe?
Bouillon cubes real quick for my put them in my crock pot. Make some beef soup, bitch.
If a white person called me a Moolong, just knowing, because just knowing how Italians like. I gotta go. Laugh. I gotta go to jail. I'd laugh for a little. I'd be like, wow. Bang. Bang.
No, that's not how.
Wow.
Italian people slap each other in the face. I slap the shit out of it. Italian.
Oh,
both sides of the
face.
Fucking
Chung-Li kicks
bam, bam. Oh, boy. I wouldn't have got Moolong, whatever the fuck that is. But like, I would have got charcoal. I would have got charcoal briquette. You call me charcoal, nigga.
Bitch, wait a minute.
In the show, the guy is like super light skinned. Like, so when he said charcoal bouquet, I'm like, wait, what? I understood it, but it's just like, so you understand? Like he pulls him to the side. He's like, so you understand what's going on here, right? And he's like, excuse me, I don't understand what you're saying. You know, Moolong, charcoal briquette, and like Tony Soprano's in like a fucking robe, a bathrobe and shit, like smoking jacket, and he's just like slippers, and he's just fucking like no nigga,
nah nigga,
no, you're not fucking my daughter, bro.
I'm trying to get that, that Moolong,
trying to keep that bloodline.
Tony Soprano was lucky that the dude was so light skinned, because if he was darker, he would already fucked the girl before he came to the house.
Oh yeah, oh no. Of course. Give me them skins, bruh. Let me soak you, bruh.
Ew, okay, anyways, so moving on. Just, to touch base on this really quick. The story. There's been so many stories, right?
Florida's been wild in the last 2 months recently. The Gabby shit. This thing we're talking about.
I don't know. Well, technically, Florida always been on that wild shit.
Florida's
not
it always
has.
Now.
Yeah, Maya Marcano.
Okay. So Maya Marcano. It's been put out there, confirmed that her body was found. And it was definitely, as we suspected, like the maintenance person who was kind of in pursuit of her and had, attempted to, I guess, pursue her in different times or whatever, but she had been denying him. No was the answer, and this is what it ended up as. She got kidnapped and killed. He killed himself, and it's a really, really tragic story. There's a lot of things to unpack about it, for sure. I think one of the main things is that, so obviously, she should have been able to feel safe in her home. I know that she denied this guy multiple times, and he had, again, like we talked about this before, he had a history. And, it's been confirmed at this point that she's been taken. So, and died from.
This is the guy who, they had, video evidence of him, not breaking.
Arguing with the parents.
No,
he was talking with
to get into the apartment
police
or whatever. There was a video of him. Because he said he knocked on the door. He said that he was with the sheriff's department. And then he came in, but he had either a maintenance suit on or a cables, some kind of.
Yeah.
He was like a he was dressed as a service person, but he yelled that the cops were there, and then nobody was in the house, so he just walked in. But she had a camera inside the house. All right, Let me look into
Yeah.
it because I think that I heard
Well,
earlier that
there's
guy
a couple of things
I
that
think I heard earlier that guy was found like killed himself.
He
doesn't
definitely
even
killed
kill
himself.
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple of things about this that, kind of. I mean, we gotta talk about it.
Well, number
First
one
first of all,
is how
young she was living by herself.
I mean, she was 19. I moved out when I was 20.
that is very dangerous.
I moved
It's
out
very
when I was
dangerous,
18.
and I said,
Especially when you're talking
this,
about college dorm areas. Especially when you're talking about the UCF area. Because that is a high crime area.
and it's not like it was on campus. That's a whole nother situation.
yeah.
But off campus, it's like you're taking a gamble, and I look at this because I have a sister, I have a younger sister, and I've dated women who I'm like, hey, you guys got to pay attention to your not only your surroundings, but like your patterns. Like you just can't be out and about. Why? And I'm not gonna try to take it into like a 2A debate or whatever, but you need to be able to defend yourself in the event that somebody tries to do you bodily harm. And the fact that like the guy came in there like, because apparently he was like harassing her, coming in there multiple times. And another side that is like, we don't know if they had any romantic thing going on. Like we don't know what the history was before that. But either way, it was like he was violating his bounds. He was going in her apartment, without her while she wasn't there. Like that's not good. And if she had a camera in her, like he said, like after the first go around and you tell your mother this or your parents this, you're gone. We're done with this. You're going you're moving somewhere else where you're safe. We're not gonna continue this.
And it was even awful. Also, something also to add to that is, I feel like this is also one of like the bigger I feel like it's the main argument about this thing is there was already complaints placed. There was already complaints placed directly about him doing that weird shit to the fucking apartment complex.
Yeah.
But you know how apartment complexes, especially those bigger ones that have all those units,
They don't give a shit.
they like to try to cut corners and save money hiring niggas like that in the first place. They decided not to do anything. Now you're in this situation where the spotlight on you. And the parents is right, because they're like, at the end of the day,
yeah, they should have listened to her.
No, yeah, that. And on top of that, it's like, at the end of the day, why are you hiring niggas with past or arrests in relation to shit like this to be maintenance men that have access to people's apartments?
Yeah, that's fucked up. And I remember when I was living downtown, like they would leave like notes outside your door or slip it on your door, like, oh yeah, well we're gonna have maintenance, or we gotta change a battery, or whatever. Like, and it would be like you would see it, like they would stick it on the door or whatever. And like so they're just coming in everybody's apartment. And I say that like, especially, I mean, like I couldn't imagine being a woman and being in that situation and feeling like, I mean, it's one thing to just have any gender, have somebody just come into your space unannounced, or when you're not there, like you feel violated. So to be, especially to be a woman and to be like, because I think about like my sister, like, oh, if she was living by herself, like how would that be? And then how would I feel knowing that somebody did some shit like that?
Man,
like I'm going to fucking jail, bro. Like it's over with.
Man or woman, there needs to be some kind of protocols, and not only just to protect the people that are living in the apartments, but this is Florida. This is to protect the goddamn maintenance people, because I don't give a shit. If you're a maintenance person and you don't give me any even if you do give me notice and I see somebody that's fucking broken into my house, you might get shot. You're gonna get shot, or you're gonna get stabbed.
Well, I agree, because I think after this, there's gonna be some law passed or some shit in her name that's gonna be like in this state that's gonna like put an end to that, because
we have stand your ground.
You don't know,
you can't, right? I don't know who you are.
Well, I think a part of the problem is just the nature of like your previous crimes. Like if you are someone, like I'm not someone who's like, oh, felons or people who have convictions shouldn't be able to get jobs. That's fucking stupid, obviously. But you have to be careful about what type of positions you put people in. If it's something directly dealing with you have access to people's homes where people live and reside and rest their heads, and you have a previous history with anything like stalking or harassment or robbery or anything like that, or even drug charges, honestly, like, you shouldn't be able to just be walking up in and out of people's fucking houses. Like, again, I get that they're renting, I get it's apartments, but that's the world we live in. Like, not everyone can fucking afford a house, okay? And even still, you have to hire people out to come in and do certain things for you at times. And the people that are coming into your fucking humble abode, as they want to call it, should at minimum not have a known history of any type of harassment when it comes to people, whether that is like, you know, personal harassment, fucking, again, stalking, if it's robbery. Like, I'm sorry, but someone who has a history of robbing people should not be a maintenance person going into people's homes when they're not there. Like, I mean, I'm going to put it out there.
Get your broke ass a house.
I mean, it's easier said than done. And I'm not going to tell people, like, everyone just needs to get a house, because that's not realistic.
But you do have people coming to your house.
You're right, though.
The people that live in houses do have people coming to their houses. The difference is there's nobody that has access to their place that they can get in without them. Like, if you got a maintenance man coming, you have somebody coming.
But if you use them through a company, that's still the same thing. Like, the company hired someone who is not trustworthy.
I get what you're saying about the history.
No.
But
also, it doesn't matter. Like, even if you own a house and you hire,
let Kuche finish.
Hold on, because both of y'all this is basically tying about what y'all was saying. Darcho brought it up. This is social media. It's obviously just goofy motherfuckers clown showing or something. But there's this discourse going on Twitter right now. Tells this story. There's goofy motherfuckers talking about, it's a shame that women have to live in expensive apartments to feel safe. Now, the issue with that statement is this. You're still in an apartment. That means they still have access to your shit
whenever they want.
Exactly.
Without your permission.
So it's not about
it's not about the money.
It's about the
access.
It's
about literally you're in a rental unit. They can get in there whenever they want.
When you own a house, at least you have, because again, it could still be you're hiring someone from a shitty company, but you still have that discernment of being able to pick the person. But when you're in an apartment, you don't get a choice.
Even if you have like a unit that like you own, let's say you own a unit in an apartment building. Like where I used to live downtown, they had the apartment I was living in was owned by somebody. Somebody had bought it.
Like condo.
But, it was like a condo, but they were still able to come in there. So I'm just like, it doesn't matter. Like you can spend all the money you fucking want. If you live in a unit, apartment complex, a condo community, whatever, they can just come in your shit. Like that's just what it is.
And also the thing is like, here, I'm just gonna put it out there. I mean, it's not new news. Like, unfortunately, if you want to feel quote unquote safer, you're typically gonna have to spend more money. Like, if you don't want to spend the money, then you're probably gonna end up in a fucking cheap ass, hood ass neighborhood. It just is what it is.
This is why gated housing communities exist. This is why they have extra security out. You got to pay for that.
But then like most gated communities have like the gate is in the front.
Exactly.
But then I can just hop the fence.
Those are the gates.
I mean, it gives you that false sense of security.
Those are the gates to the hood. Those are the hood gates.
Those are hood gates. We talking about the gate with the security guards standing out front.
I'm not talking about housing complexes that have gates so you can't
you can still hop them. Yeah, you're correct.
I'm talking about those too.
But at least with that one, you got
there's records. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Records, cameras.
Our boy, one of my me and Jake, one of our best friends used to live. His dad used to live in Windermere. Right down,
I know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know. But once again, Orlando kind of janky, like.
Yeah, it is janky. But like when I used to go there so often, like the fucking door people, like the gate guard, they knew who I was, and they would just be like, yeah, oh, you, hey, how you doing? Yeah, and they wouldn't even call, they would just buzz me in. Because I'm like, obviously, if I'm pulling up here, they know I'm coming, so they just let me in. Now, imagine like if you was there to do some goofy shit.
Yeah,
then that's another thing because it's like just kind of similar.
You can't break protocol.
To any like, I don't know, just thrillers or even real life shit. If you watch Snap, like the people who get you be the people who know you. You know, people closest to you. So like, let's say you was really trying to get somebody. And the gay people just be like, oh, yeah, well, I've seen them come here all these other times. So, and maybe you weren't even, like, supposed to be coming at that time. And then you come, and then boop, boop.
Boop, 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 boop.
I mean, nobody got time to do no random shit. If they gonna do it, they gonna hit you with a.
It's sad. Like I said, it's sad for the family. It's sad for that. You know, that girl. She was young, but at the end of the day,
like that's sad. Like it is.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Because here's another side to it that I was having this conversation with coworkers earlier this week, and I'm like, you gotta be able to, like when you're in that situation, like you're old enough, you're an adult, you're old enough to be on your own and do all these other things, but like you gotta be aware, you gotta fucking pay attention to what's going on, and you gotta be able to stand up and be an advocate for yourself because you're telling them they're not doing anything.
Strap up.
Oh yeah, exactly. And for Florida niggas especially,
strap up.
There's no excuse unless you got a felony, and even at that rate,
strap up.
You need to be told something. But the fact that like
strap
moral
up,
of the story,
and ladies,
she
niggas
tall,
down.
yeah. I mean, like
especially
you gotta do something.
Like I feel like I'm even someone who's a little more hesitant.
Women more. I would say women more than men because if this is the kind of shit that's happening,
and blast them niggas.
Yeah, like to have more. Like women need to be more comfortable with like taking gun lessons and gun safety, and having like I'm not advocating for just shooting people or violence or anything, but I definitely feel like people should be in a position to feel like they can protect themselves. And I mean, it's easy to be like, oh well, women shouldn't have to feel like that, but okay, well, this is the fucking world we live in. So either you're gonna fucking strap up or not. Like that's just kind of how it is.
Read the fine print, bro. When you sign the documents to move in that apartment, there's a part in there that says the maintenance people can come in. So
they can literally come in whenever the fuck they want.
And you sign that shit that said it's okay. That says it's okay. So if that's going to happen, one, read the documents and know what you're signing up for, and then two, protect yourself based off of that. Mm-hmm. The issue is that people just want to be fucking protected and ignorant, and you can't do both. Figure it out. Educate you. If you want to be protected, you got to educate yourself.
Exactly. And at conception, like I said, they shouldn't even been hiring people. I mean, anyone can do anything, but definitely have people like this motherfucker had a record of this type of shit, of harassment type shit. So it's like, why are you giving him just, access to people's shit, like unchecked access? But anyways, whatever. It's very sad. R.I.P. to her. And anyone else, any other people, men, women who have been subject to, just this type of BS. But that's it. We're done for today. Like, I'm done tonight. Are you guys done?
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah, whatever. Call me Boy Handy.
Shut your ass up talking about some whatever.
And
it's rock.
Nobody.
Boy Randy.
Nobody's gonna be able to call you on your sidekick Handy because they don't exist anymore.
Fuck off. Anyways, thanks you guys. I hope you have a great night. Take care. Brush your hair. Wear clean underwear. Brush your teeth. Clean your cheeks. Beat your meat. And that's it. Okay, bye.
Bye. Nigger.